After having landed in a severe sandstorm in Bloemfontein the afternoon before, I spent an awesome evening in the company of Elton Bondi and Conrad Botha. Elton and Conrad are both aerobatic display pilots and competition pilots. Elton got caught in the same sandstorm as me on a cross country, and Conrad lives in Bloemfontein. So Elton contacted Conrad. Conrad came to our rescue. He opened his hangar and we pulled our planes in there and organized his accommodation, had dinner with us. It was a really great evening. I just sat and listened most of the night to these guys' stories and just learned from them. There's a lot to be said about staying over and meeting great people and flying to live another day, and I can vouch for that. It was really that kind of experience. I enjoyed it, learned a lot, and the next morning was out very early. Conrad again came and opened his hangar for us, got our planes out. Westline opened the fuel bay early for me to fill up. Elton had filled up the afternoon before, so it was out of there early, and a great calm morning to fly and head down to Jeffreys Bay.
Thank you. Tempe traffic, runway Victor Charlie is taking off from 01 for left hand circuit for 01. Tempe traffic, runway Victor Charlie is left base for runway 01.
Tempe traffic, radio check please, Delta Victor Alpha.
Last caller, request rainfall.
Thank you very much, Delta Victor Alpha.
Tempe traffic, runway Victor Charlie is final approach for 01.
Tempe traffic, Delta Victor Alpha is taking off runway 01. Delta Victor Alpha is airborne runway 01, climbing out straight. Tempe traffic, Delta Victor Alpha, silent through 5,200 foot, turning up southern direction, Delta Victor Alpha. Tempe traffic, Delta Victor Alpha, southbound 6,000 foot decision frequency, 124.3. Thanks for your hospitality. Have a safe flight, sir. Thank you. Bloemfontein, TMA, Zulu Sierra, Delta Victor Alpha, good morning.
Zulu Sierra Delta Victor Alpha Bloemfontein approach, good morning.
Great. Morning sir, Delta Victor Alpha airborne out of Tempe. I'm currently 6,200 foot. I'm reading southbound on a flight plan for Paradise Beach. Delta Victor Alpha.
Delta Victor Alpha, the QNH at Bloemfontein 1018, squawk 0666, standby radar contact.
0666 on the box, Delta Victor Alpha.
Zulu Sierra Delta Victor Alpha identified on the squawk 0666, motor indicating 6,400 feet, and report your level on the press.
Can we fly 065 for now till Tigerport Dam and I'll climb to flight level 085 Delta Victor Alpha.
Delta Victor Alpha, copy that, report ready for further class.
Thank you very much, Delta Victor Alpha.
Delta Victor Alpha, no report of traffic for your routing as per flight plan.
Thank you very much, Delta Victor Alpha. Oh, what an absolute glorious morning this is. This is fantastic, man.
Our original plan was to fly from Tempe over Cradock and then follow the Great Fish River down the Fish River Canyon to Uitenhage in case I got low clouds. The valley is used by a lot of general aviation pilots in case of low clouds. And since the valley is wide and there's a number of small airstrips down in the valley, so you've got space to land if you need to. And it's really wide, there's plenty of space to turn around and maneuver in there. So the clouds would sit on top of the mountains, and then you can't really squeeze in between them, and you can't fly over them because it's they're too wide, and then it won't be legal, and also it's not safe. So if you slip in there down the valley, you've got plenty space to go down to Uitenhage and then break out behind the mountains. I ended up flying above the clouds, but overhead the valley. There was a gap in the clouds following the valley. I actually want to go and find out from a meteorologist why exactly, because the gap followed the valley or the river exactly. So one would imagine that there is probably some temperature difference or pressure difference that sits there. So you can see in the video as well, all along the valley there was gaps in the clouds. Sometimes you can't see it, and then it would be on my left most of the time. And I just opted to stay above it because the air was way more comfortable. under the clouds it was bumpy and that, so it was perfectly safe, albeit probably not 100% to the book, but I've always had a gap there to get into the valley, and I could see the ground, and I know what the valley looked like. I've done that trip in a car as well plenty times. I know exactly what the terrain looks like there. So I followed I've just followed the valley all the way down.
Captain Eastern 1247, good day.
Delta Victor Alpha information.
Delta Victor Alpha.
Delta Victor Alpha, recycle scope 0667.
0667.
AFO.
I've changed my score, 0667, Delta Victor Alpha.
Delta Victor Alpha radar identified on scope 0667, maintaining level 095.
Thank you, ma'am. Delta Victor Alpha.
I didn't have to travel too far down the valley till the clouds broke up completely. And instead of following the valley down to Utenek, I opted to route directly for Jeffreys via Hankey, which turned out to not be the smartest move because I ran into more clouds over the mountains on that side. And I just didn't feel comfortable sneaking between the clouds and the mountain. It was getting quite bumpy there, and I wasn't sure what's going to do. So I ended up turning away to the left and followed the valley down to Utenek, and I stayed under the clouds there. And then it was bumpy under the clouds. You can see that it wasn't the most comfy of rides, but the mountains kind of break up. As you follow, close to Utenek. So I knew I was just going to track down and then slip around the mountains, and then I would fly along the beach up to Jeffreys Bay.
The Special Rules, there is a Delta Victor Alpha, Cherokee, I'm at 3,000 foot overhead. Sit down of 8.5, and I'm routing southwest to get behind the mountains and almost to Jeffreys Bay, Delta Victor Alpha.
Traffic 13035, that's Albert Charlie 1700 foot plan, nautical miles to the east of Manhattan, routing for Port Elizabeth.
And going over Utenek, I was aware of the clouds above me. Again, I was quite high. I had good ground clearance, but I was constantly sticking my heads in the bottom of the clouds. There were little wisps of clouds coming over the windshield. So as a young, unexperienced pilot, that was quite unnerving, and I was acutely aware of that the whole time. And after Utenek, I started going making my way to the shoreline, and there were dunes and there were little wind farms all over the place. So I was finding my way amongst those, looking for, I don't want to use the word gaps loosely because I was quite high up and there was plenty of space, but I was looking for the easiest, safest route through there. And when I finally realized that I was passing the Van Staden River mouth, I was very, very happy and very, very relieved. And I was flying through familiar territory, and I knew I was home safe. From there on, it was I could see all the way down to Jeffreys Bay along the beach. It was open, and I was really, really, really relieved and happy.
Special Routes Traffic Delta Victor Alpha is a Cherokee. I'm about 1 nautical mile to the south of the Storms River Bridge. Currently at 2000 foot Delta Victor Alpha.
And coming into Jeffreys Bay, I wanted to overfly a couple of the familiar sites. A good family friend of ours lives in Wavecrest, so before I came in, I actually phoned him on the cell phone and told them that I'm going to be there, and they all came out into the parking lots, and I did a little orbit over there, a high orbit. I think I was 1,000 to 1,500 feet up, so a slow orbit, and just waved at them, and then went on to the Marina Martinique, which is where we stay when we're down in Jeffreys Bay, and I did a little orbit there and took some photos to send to my wife and show her what the place looks like from the sky, and then went on to land at at Paradise Beach.
Special rules traffic, Delta Victor Alpha, Cherokee 1000 foot, beam Caballeros Beach now, 1000 foot, routing along the main beach, and then onwards to overfly the marina, and then onwards to Paradise Beach, Delta Victor Alpha.
Traffic 13035, Bravo Charlie between Kuka and Frankfurt River, change over to 118, call 1500 foot, Bravo Charlie.
Special rules traffic, Delta Victor Alpha, over to the marina, 1000 foot, climbing to 1500 foot, join over it for Paradise Beach, Delta Victor Alpha.
Traffic in the Port Elizabeth Special Rules area, Whiskey Charlie Golf, airborne Port Elizabeth, routing to Sundays River, 1500 feet. Any traffic?
Rules traffic in the JayBay area. Delta Victor Alpha is coming up overhead Paradise Beach for a full stop landing. Delta Victor Alpha. Paradise traffic, Delta Victor Alpha is joining on a right crosswind for runway 26. Delta Victor Alpha, right downwind, runway 26, Paradise Beach.
Whiskey Charlie Golf overhead 1500 routing construction, Sundays River.
Paradise traffic, Delta Victor Alpha, standing final, runway 26, full stop.
Specials rules traffic. This is Papa Glasgow, we're Charlie 152, overhead Salt Lake, 1,500 feet, route in Kwanabughle.
Special traffic, Delta Victor Alpha, safe on the ground, Paradise Beach. We're vacating runway 26 shortly.
I'm privileged enough to have flown with my good friend Tony a couple of times out of the Paradise Beach airstrip in his RV and then later in his Savannah. So there was a familiarity as I joined Overhead, and it was really a happy place to join the circuit there and land there with our own plane as a newly or reasonably newly young licensed pilot. It was like a homecoming almost, and after the adventure of having slept over in the store, because of the storm in Tempe and everything, it was a mission complete, and the plane was there, and we went on to have a very nice holiday down in Jeffreys Bay a week later. There is a video of a flight that I did with the family down there, which was also very, very, very special, and I'm looking forward to doing this in future. It's nice to have a plane down there and to fly up and down the coast. We also did a breakfast run to Mossel Bay while we were there with the Diva. Tony flew with me, and it was nice getting some local knowledge on the terrain and the airspaces and all that. So I'm hoping to do quite a bit more of that in the future.